Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? What's good, man? Welcome everybody in. Welcome everybody in, man. To our late night live session, man. Man, we got to talk about it. I'm gonna wait for some people to, catch up to the stream. Wait for some people to come into the stream, man. Y'all post y'all's comments. Post down in the chat where y'all listening from. We're gonna get this thing started, man. We're gonna get this thing started, man. Y'all let me know where y'all chiming in from. Let me know where y'all chiming in from. Hey, once y'all come in the stream, man, make sure y'all smash the like button, man. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Hey, can y'all hear me loud and clear out there? Just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Yeah, man. Come on, y'all. Come on in here, man. We got to talk about it, man. We got to talk about what yeah. Where you say, Mr. Eastwick, King of New Jersey. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Jersey in the building, man. Appreciate you turning in, man. Loud and clear, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. We got to talk about it, man. We got to talk about it, man. We got to talk about we got to talk about exactly what LeBron James is doing at the age of 39, man. I know he won't be 39 until the end of December, but that's only a month away, man. And the numbers that he is putting up is utterly ridiculous, man. In the minutes that he's playing. But I've told people I'm really not concerned about them minutes early in the season because the Lakers, they got to stack wins. They have to stack wins. And this notion of everybody saying, I hate to say this, man, but y'all heard it here first, man. I hate to say this, man. You know that they got this notion of saying the Lakers are only going to go as far as Anthony Davis take them. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. They only gonna go as far as LeBron gonna take them because I look at AD, his body of work. I mean, I just don't think AD has that tip top conditioning, man. I don't think AD is conditioned like LeBron to withstand what LeBron is doing. AD, I'm gonna tell you this. AD is probably the best number two option in the NBA. AD is not a number one. That's facts. That's facts. King of New Jersey, that's facts, man. I'm not going to say AD soft, but I don't think AD does not want to guard these centers. He don't like to be banging. I don't know if you guys know there was a report out there written by Dave McMenamin. And he's the Lakers beat writer and he covers the Lakers. He wrote a story about Anthony Davis over the summer. He insisted that they go out and get some bigs. And he insisted and vouched for Christian Woods and Jackson Hayes. He said he wanted to get back to the style of play that they played in the bubble when they had JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard banging on these big centers. Now, you notice when AD got a bang against a center like Sabonis, Sengun, DeAndre Ayton, Joel Embiid, and like AD gets punished, man. He gets punished. I don't think AD wants to take that pounding because of the simple fact he can't get his offense off at the other end. But this is all about LeBron, man. LeBron is doing some stuff that we in uncharted territory, man. And we've never seen nothing like this. I mean, outside of people debating the GOAT debate, if you are talking about any other person besides MJ and LeBron in the GOAT debate, I don't want to hear it. All respect to the late, great Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was a menace. He was the Mamba. He emulated his game after Mike. But I look at key factors, man. LeBron's longevity is getting it done, man. To be this consistent for however long you've been in the league, 21 years, and to be consistent. And they always say Father Time is undefeated. LeBron has right now doing some things that nobody ever thought that he'd be doing in year 21. Like he just another 37-point performance tonight. Unbelievable. 6 rebounds, 8 assists. The assist to go to Austin Reeves to, take that 3-point lead. And then he finally stepped up to the foul line and knocked one down for the win. But the previous possession before that, it was like an inbound, a hot potato. But yeah, LeBron is crushing it, man. He's crushing it. So, man, I mean, I understand he spends millions of dollars on his body, man, but to do things that he is doing right now, it's like it's incredible. But you still got to go out there and perform. I don't care how much you put into your body, you still got to want to go in there and do it, and to do it at an elite level that he's doing it at. And for AD and for Darvin Ham, I'm not sold on Darvin Ham just yet, man, because Darvin Ham hasn't won nothing yet. I mean, the Lakers have won a championship without Darvin Ham. They won a championship in the bubble with AD. So I'm not going to ride AD off just yet. But this notion of the Lakers will only go far as AD is going to take them, I totally disagree with that. They only going to go as far as LeBron takes them. It's I know that's why he stays healthy, but you got to still go out there and trust your body to do things. And we'll flip the page on that. I don't think Anthony Davis trusts his skill set to put on moves the way he's capable of doing because he's so injury prone, man. Any false step, holding his groin, holding his leg, but it's the ability that LeBron throughout the course of the game. But LeBron is smart. LeBron knows how to end game management. He knows how to rest. Like tonight, he had 3 points at the end of the first quarter. Then he comes back and they go on a run, and LeBron he had his hand in everything. You know what I'm saying? But, the others for the Lakers, man, they got to step up. Outside of Cam Reddish and Austin Reeves is sporadic. You know what I'm saying? D'Lo, he does things, but it's like the inconsistency, man. And like AD, we call him the roller coaster, Six Flags. He's the roller coaster. But I just think that in order for the Lakers to maintain this, LeBron James got to lead the charge, man. Because we've seen Anthony Davis try to lead the charge with the big numbers he get, but sometimes it don't cultivate into wins, man. And I call that like some of AD's dominant performances, they not impact points, man, because every time AD dominates, we never expand the lead. The Lakers would never expand the lead. It's just like tit for tat because you're going down on the other end and AD's getting punished by these centers, man. That's why he wanted Christian Woods and Jackson Hayes, man. AD on-ball defender, he gets exposed on the ball. And sometimes, like, he lets them centers shoot them wide open threes because he don't want to step out and guard that because he don't trust his ability to get back as quick. Y'all go back last year when they brought in Tristan Thompson and he played in that Denver series where he would get out and hedge and hurry up and get back. AD don't do that. AD does not do that. Exactly. He had 2 points. He had 2 games with 9 points. Exactly. And for LeBron to be consistent the way he is and leading the charge. But at the beginning of the season, Darvin Ham made this narrative of cutting LeBron's minutes back. So when he couldn't cut LeBron's minute back, it became a hot topic. It became a story. Oh, LeBron's playing too many minutes. He played 40 minutes tonight. And the reason why he played 40 minutes tonight, AD got himself in foul trouble trying to bang with Sagoon. And, he had 2 offensive calls. That one that was late, which the Lakers didn't have no more challenges. I thought that was a blocking foul because Sagoon was still moving, but they couldn't challenge it because they had no more challenges left. And that's why I tell people about Darvin Ham. I'm iffy on Hamburger, hot pockets. He stands on the sideline with his hands in his pocket. And, he just does not do enough coaching for me. He don't know how to do in-game adjustments. But I've covered this plenty of times about, Anthony Davis, man. But it's this notion that people say that they should trade Anthony Davis. Nah, the Lakers can't trade Anthony Davis. There's no way they should trade Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is probably the best second option in the NBA because Anthony Davis is not a number one. So all these major media outlets and these networks saying that you only go as far as Anthony Davis going to take you, that's bull jive. That's bull jive. Right now in year 21, you only going to go as far as LeBron's going to take you because without LeBron out there, the Lakers struggle. Look at the point differential when he's in the game and he's out the game. You know what I'm saying? The plus minuses, the analytics of the NBA. But, this notion of, Anthony Davis being that guy. Anthony Davis is a solid NBA basketball player. He's a mid-level superstar. He's a generational talent, man, but he got superstar skills, but he don't put it all together, man. He don't put it all together. Yes, I'm gonna let some, let people get time to catch up with the stream. But when you come in, man, make sure you like the video, man. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. We got 32 people watching, man. Smash the like button for me, please. Smash the like button. But tonight, man, it was a pretty good game. They almost let, Houston steal that one. Ime Udoka's doing a great job with them kids over there. But the box scores, man, if you look at it, Lakers had, they had a successful night, man. But what's alarming is, Taurean Prince had 24 minutes, man, but he only gave you 2 points. Cam Reddish is playing consistent ball defensively. Wait till they get Vanderbilt back. It's going to be a two-headed monster out there on that perimeter. And then, Anthony Davis had 27 and 10. D'Angelo Russell, he had 4. Wow. Rui coming off the bench had 11. Austin Reeves had 17. Christian Woods didn't give you nothing. Jackson Hayes didn't give you nothing. LeBron had 37, 6 and 8 on 14 and 19 from the field, 2 of 5 from three-point line, 7 and 9 from the free throw line. But the major thing is he only had 2 turnovers. He had 2 turnovers and 3 steals. So pretty good output for LeBron. I mean, he got this team on his back right now, man. LeBron got the team on his back, man, and it's kind of funny, man. Through the 12 games that they played so far, LeBron's averaging 26.4 points a game, 8.2 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. Man, when have we ever seen that for a guy that's over 35 years old? But then you got to look at it, man. You got to look at it. KD's 35, Steph is 35, and look what they're doing at the age of 35. But LeBron is 30 days away from, turning 39 and still playing at elite level. He might not be above the rim as high, but he's still up there where, you got to watch your head. He drove past Dylan Brooks tonight, went straight down the paint. Nice little dunk, but he still gets up there, man. It's unbelievable, man, how he runs up and down the court. But, like some of his injuries, I think the other night when they played Phoenix, when him and Kevin Durant bumped, Kevin Durant's knee hit that shin. I just thought that was a time where the Lakers said, okay, we can rest him the next night because, of the league policy on, players setting out. So I think they used that to their advantage, put him on the injury list, dealing with a messed up shin, a sore, what they call a left calf contusion. But LeBron he's flat out getting it done, man. And for all the people that's, all the hate that LeBron is getting, I mean, y'all got to throw that out the window, man. We got to appreciate greatness as we watching it. And another thing, to me, LeBron is being petty this year. He's being real petty. It's a lot of things that he's coming out on his Twitter and saying things directed toward the media and things like that. I think this year LeBron is being petty because if you go back and look at one of the interviews after practice, when the media outlet was asking him about, are you going to respond to the critics and things like that? He said one day, but not right now. But one day they all can get it. So I think LeBron is, showing his pettiness now and doing things. You know what I'm saying? Like tonight, LeBron hit a bucket, hit a three, walks down court, starts skipping like he was doing the sea walk. Never saw LeBron do things like that, but I think this year LeBron is being real petty because of, all the naysayers and everybody saying that he can't do this and he's washed up. And, as soon as he has a bad game, they'll say, oh, Father Time is catching up with him. He looks old, but I think he's out there, having fun, playing the game at a high level. But it's the consistency for me. I mean, it's the consistency that he's been showing 21 years in the league, where this year at the age 38, 39, he's elevated his field goal percentage. He's elevated everything into the hierarchy. And for people to say that, LeBron, for somebody that has the all-time NBA leading scoring championship, champion, he has the most points in NBA history. For some people that say LeBron ain't got no bag, for somebody that ain't got no bag and is the all-time leading scorer, that's impressive. Because, when he came into the league, you know what the mentality was. He was a pass-first guy, which, he's, compared to Magic and all that. But to say LeBron can't score the basketball and he don't have no bag, he don't have no go-to move. For somebody that don't got no go-to move and leads the NBA in all-time points, it's impressive. That shows a lot. And you got to understand, a lot of people say, well, LeBron ain't no three-point shooter. But you leading the NBA in points scored. So that's impressive. So, I think a lot of things that he's doing this year, I think is rubbing Skip Bayless the wrong way. Because, Skip Bayless' narrative is out the window now. He always want to see LeBron, get that last shot and drive it to the hole and go to the foul line, at least make one or two. Well, he did that tonight, Skip. What you gonna say now? But it's pretty impressive what LeBron's doing, man. It's pretty impressive, man. I mean, the things that he's doing, man, is like we're in uncharted territory, man. Uncharted territory, man. Yeah, as soon as y'all come in, man, y'all go ahead and like the video. Y'all like the video, man. We talked about LeBron James, man. And there's a lot of other channels that, be talking about LeBron, but in the chat, it'd be a lot of people be hating on LeBron. I see all these other platforms that be discussing LeBron James, man, and they be dogging him out. You know what I'm saying? And I've sat on other channels, sat on panels, and listened to people discuss the GOAT debate. I mean, I can't even get off into that no more, man. I mean, there's no GOAT debate between LeBron and Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is probably the greatest basketball player that we've ever seen play. But as far as the greatest athlete and what LeBron is doing, I got to give that to LeBron hands down. That's no knock on the other players that were supposed to be in the GOAT debate, like the late, great Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace. But LeBron James, man, he's special. We got to give him his flowers while he's still playing. I mean, people still constantly, undermine what he's doing. I'm a LeBron fan, but I do give the GOAT to MJ. I just hate how the haters find any and everything to complain. Nobody whines more than Luka. Lolitha, I gotta agree with you on that. Shout out to Lolitha. That's a great point. You're a LeBron fan, but I do give the GOAT to MJ. And I feel the same way. I'm a LeBron guy. Michael Jordan is my all-time favorite. Dennis Allen Iverson second. LeBron is my third all-time favorite. You're right. The haters are going to find any way to undermine what LeBron is going to do. And you're right about Luka. Luka does whine a lot. But do y'all remember when Luka came to the league and started having them good games? They started comparing him to LeBron and things like that. It's just like it's too early to compare guys like that early in their career to LeBron James. LeBron James didn't get in the GOAT debate until he won a championship. So how are you going to put Luka in the same category as LeBron? Luka ain't won nothing yet. So we can't move the goalposts We can't move the goalposts for these other guys and keep the goalposts still for LeBron James. But to this day, people still hold LeBron to a higher standard than these guys that are in their late 20s and early 30s. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's the fact that LeBron has achieved everything. He came into the NBA highly coveted. He came into the NBA, he turned the franchise around, didn't get it done in the finals, got swept by the Spurs, probably the best thing that happened to him. Went on to face them Boston teams with Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and Kevin Garnett and Rondo. Left out of Cleveland, went to Miami, and that was the issue. People hold that against LeBron because he left Cleveland and went to Miami. And when he went to Miami, Miami wasn't a playoff team when he got there. The year before that, they didn't make the playoffs, and all they had was D Wade. Then they brought in Bosh, and they brought in LeBron. And all of a sudden, they go to 4 straight finals, win 2, lost in 2011 to the Dallas Mavericks, where LeBron just played poorly, but he bounced back and then beat Oklahoma City the next year. You see? And then he turned around and they beat the Spurs. So LeBron James has done things that these other guys that you're comparing LeBron to, and these people that are getting the same accolades as LeBron, they haven't won yet. Nobody holds Kevin Durant to a higher standard than LeBron James when, the notion was Kevin Durant was the best basketball player in the world. They never held him to that standard. But as soon as he went off and won at Golden State, where he teamed up with a team that had previously won 73 games, but got beat by LeBron and them in the championship when LeBron came back to Cleveland, and then you team up with them and you lost the previous year. Lolita, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Shout out. Yeah, I respect that, Lolita. I respect the fact that you're being honest. A lot of people they don't like LeBron James. You don't have to like him, but just respect him. And I told people this all the time. I was never a Kobe Bryant fan, but I respect the hell out of Kobe Bryant, man. I respected the hell out of Kobe Bryant, but I've always gave Kobe Bryant his flowers. But he didn't move the needle for me. He didn't move the needle for me. At that time when Kobe was playing and Jordan was playing, Jordan was my guy. Allen Iverson was my guy. But, I agree with you, Lolita. LeBron is on that Mount Rushmore. I think you got a good sense of basketball knowledge because, you're speaking nothing but facts. And I respect that. On my channel, I appreciate you, enjoying the podcast. Tell a friend to tell a friend. On my podcast, man, I deal with facts, man. I don't fabricate nothing, man. If I bring the meats, I'm going to bring the potatoes. So, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing about me is I give my fair and honest assessment, man. And what I'm seeing now is guys are not held to the standard that LeBron James is being held at the age 38 or 39. They still complaining about LeBron not taking the last shot. LeBron James, if you go back to when he was in high school in the AAU, he had an interview predicated around the fact that he gets excited when everybody else is scoring. There was one game he played on national television, and they was winning at halftime, but LeBron only had 4 points, but he had 11 assists. And the commentator asked him, talking about, you ain't scoring the ball. He said, man, we up double digits. I got 11 assists. What else you want? So LeBron has been instilled in LeBron ever since he came into the game of basketball, man. It's a team game. There's no one individual that's going to win. You need, like Shaq said, you need the others. And as long as LeBron got them others and got them snipers in the corner and got a legitimate big man in Anthony Davis, and LeBron has the ball down the clutch, regardless of what you think about that, LeBron is going to make the right play. Sometimes he's going to score. Sometimes he's going to pass the ball. You go back to when he played in Cleveland, he passed that shot to Danielle Marshall. That's when it all started. That's when that notion started. And guess who created that narrative? Skip Bayless created that narrative that LeBron James did not want to, he don't have a clutch gene because he passed the ball to Danielle Marshall. And that just followed him around. Skip generated a whole narrative about LeBron James from his cold pizza days because he worshiped the ground that Michael Jeffrey Jordan walked on. And, he don't bend or break when it comes between that discussion between Jordan and LeBron. He always finds fault in things that LeBron did. But I'm a firm believer. We just going to discredit the 6 and 7 seasons that Michael Jordan got bounced out of the playoffs before he started winning in the championships. The 6-0 looks good, but what about the other 8 years? Yeah, when he got to the finals, he won championships. He won six finals MVPs. But this notion of throwing everything else out the window before he got to the 6 is crazy. That's why I say they don't hold LeBron. They hold LeBron to a different standard because the way he came into the league and he just took the league by storm and he has been consistent in everything that he's done. He hasn't been in trouble. He got his own foundations and he's doing a lot of things that are good. And on the basketball court, man, is no denying that LeBron James is hands down one of the best that we've ever seen, man. You can't take that away from him, man. And like I said, the stuff that he's doing at the age of 38 going on 39, it's unbelievable. We got to start giving, LeBron his flowers, man. Don't wait till it's too late because I've seen that with the sudden passing of Kobe Bryant. All these major media outlets that used to dog Kobe out, but when he passed, all of them had a come to Jesus moment. Then they wanted to start giving him his flowers. We can't do that, man. We can't do that. Give these people their flowers while they're still playing. That goes for all the greats that are playing now, that are on the back end of their career, such as LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, just to name them 3. Let's give them guys their flowers. Well deserving of their flowers, man. But so you're saying that you feel that LeBron should be compared more to Kobe because both came straight from high school. Yes, Kobe got one more ring, but LeBron leads in every stat over Kobe in their 20 years. That's fair to say, but the reason why I wouldn't compare him to Kobe because Kobe is the closest thing to Michael Jordan as far as style of play. So I wouldn't just compare him to Kobe. You would have to go straight for the king. You would have to compare him to Michael because Kobe emulated everything that Jordan did. And Jordan said that at the memorial. Kobe said that, plenty of times before he passed. But I understand that you're saying they both came straight out of, high school. But coming out of high school, LeBron was put right in the fire. Kobe did not start when he came out of the high school. He had to sit behind the likes of Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel and things like that, and Byron Scott. So that's kind of different, but I understand your philosophy there. But out of a 20-year career, the longevity, sticking around that long, I understand where you're coming from. But a lot of people talking about, well, Mike, he took some time off. You can't discredit LeBron because LeBron kept going and, Mike took a break from basketball. First time, he lost the drive when his father passed away. Then he got back in, then he went and played baseball. You can't knock LeBron for being 21 years consistent and for guys taking a break. You can't hold that against LeBron. Everybody talks about, Only reason why LeBron got the most points is because of the longevity. You can't hold that against LeBron. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can't hold that against LeBron James because his longevity and the way he takes care of his body to keep on pressing on for 21 years and being consistent where you're not having a drop off in your play. We saw what Mike did when he came back, when he played with the Wizards. The points dropped off. It wasn't the Mike that we was accustomed to seeing. But what has LeBron did different for 21 years? What as he did everything's consistent, man. He's a consistent 27, 7, and 7 guy. There's no drop off. And this year, he's starting the season off. He got the highest field goal percentage in his career. He's shooting like 59% from the field. You see what I'm saying? 62% from the 2-point range, a career best from 3-point range at 38%. Yeah, his free throws is still down because he's shooting 68%. But other than that, the efficiency that LeBron James plays with. LeBron James is not a high volume shooter to get his numbers like Kobe Bryant was. Kobe Bryant was a high volume shooter to get his numbers. Anytime that you could shoot the ball 31 times and make 8 field goals, but go to the foul line and hit your foul shots, LeBron is not a volume shooter. He's an efficient guy. So the comparison between him and, Kobe, I mean, you can debate that all day long, but I just don't think it fits in this criteria. I think that's why a lot of people compare LeBron to Mike, and that's what the barbershop talk is, and that's what the GOAT debate is. And people say a lot of people are doing Kobe Bryant a disservice because how you just pushing LeBron over top of him. Well, if you look at it, that's what the media is doing. That's what the barbershops are doing. And every barbershop across America, when they talk about the GOAT debate, it's always LeBron and MJ. It's not Kobe and MJ. It's not Kobe and LeBron. It's LeBron and MJ. So basically, I see you, Big Smash, out there. I see you, Smash. Appreciate you tuned in. So it's about, LeBron's longevity, being consistent. But like I've always told people about what LeBron brings to the table and what Mike brings to the table. Mike brought a killer tenacity. He was a scorer. He was once I get going, I'm going to kill you. LeBron is a team guy, facilitator, gets everybody in the right spots. Then he plays his game. And like I said, in 21 seasons, we ain't seen that topper off yet. We ain't seen a decline yet. Because at the age 38 or 39, you're not going to still be going around jumping the way that you jumping, being the fastest guy on the court when you get a rebound and you pushing it coast to coast and you beating all these young guys down the court. That's insane. We've never seen that. Like I said, we're in uncharted territory. Right now, we're in uncharted territory. Exactly. Uncharted territory. We've never seen it, man. And we never will see it again, man. Because everything that he's doing now is just adding to his portfolio. It's just adding to his masterpiece. It's just adding to it. So this notion of, LeBron not being clutch, there's stats out there saying that, LeBron is clutch. Like I said, Skip Bayless made that narrative. And it's unfortunate that Skip Bayless had to come up with a narrative because back then, he was making a lot of money off of LeBron James. He was making a lot of money off of LeBron James, man. But yeah, but LeBron he's clutch. Exactly. That was the comparison coming into the NBA. The comparison was he was more like Magic, because the way Magic passed the ball and gets all the teammates involved. So I agree exactly what you're saying on that. Like you stated, like I stated, he's not a high volume shooter. He gets everybody involved. But this notion, this is what I want to tell you, Lolita, if I'm pronouncing it right. With LeBron, for everybody that says LeBron is not a scorer, but somebody that they say don't have a bag, don't have a go-to move, how are you leading the NBA in all-time leading points? If you can't score, and the notion is that you're a passer and you're not clutch, how do you do all this? Vince Carter played in the league 21 years. Look how many points he scored. Think about it. Appreciate that. So that's what I'm saying. So this notion of making all these excuses for these other guys, but holding LeBron to a higher standard at the age 38, 39 is ludicrous. It's ludicrous. LeBron is doing stuff that we ain't never seen people do because we in uncharted territory, man. Like, and I tell people, with the minutes LeBron's playing now, I don't even think I'm concerned about that early in the season because the Lakers, they got to stack wins. They can't put themselves in a situation that they did last year where they was playing uphill and them guys was exerting all that energy just to get back into a play-in tournament, and it wore them down. But if you get these wins now, everything will even off. Everything will even off. So you look forward to the, in-season tournament where they got a stranglehold on that first seed going in. They play Utah Tuesday night for the last in-season tournament to get that number 1 seed going in. Then you can get some rest right there. The one that gets me is when the haters say he's not a scorer and he can't shoot, but yet he leads the league in scoring. Not bad for a 9. Exactly. A lot of people saying, what's LeBron's go-to move? But if anybody listens to Podcast P, Paul George's podcast, he said LeBron probably got one of the most unstoppable moves in the NBA when he does that FU3, where he's dribbling the ball, looks away, puts it down, and shoots the 3. Paul George said you can't guard that. He said there's no way that you can guard that. You just hope he misses the shot. He said that's a go-to move that you can't guard. But the matter is, LeBron can do it from inside. He can do it from outside. And the way he's shooting that thing early in the season, man, I mean, the jumper, the notion was when he came into the league that he couldn't shoot. He's worked on that every year, man, and he's shooting that thing now. But it's crazy on what LeBron is doing. And it baffles me because of the fact that all the naysayers say, like last year, they wanted to throw the mud on him last year, talking about he was getting old and his game was deteriorating. But this year, he dedicated this season to Bronny. But like I said, LeBron is doing some things on that basketball court. The way he's out there having fun and showing off the crowd and things. I think he's being petty. I think this is the time that he's, really firing back at the media, like the likes of Skip Bayless. I think a lot of this stuff, LeBron is smart and strategic. Y'all know he's smart and strategic because some of the things he does, it's out of LeBron's character, but I get what he's doing because of the fact that, Skip Bayless, he'll go on his Twitter, go on a Twitter rant, go on Undisputed. Like right now, Skip is reaching. He's reaching for something to talk about. So by him tweeting about LeBron and stuff gives him relevancy so he can talk about it on his show the next day. But people are past that. That's why people are going to these YouTube channels where you can get the authenticity and get it real, where it's not watered down and sugar coated, because on these major media platforms, it's script. They go by a script. That's why half of these partnerships don't work, because some of these debaters, they get out of script, and the host, they don't like that. So the management sees that, the producer sees that, and they gotta shake some things up, man. Y'all know I didn't cover that story with Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman because Max Kellerman got out of script and it was too much that Stephen A. couldn't handle. So they had to get him out of there. But you find the media, YouTube channels, these ex-athletes that have their podcasts, they give it to you raw and uncut, man. They give it to you raw and uncut. And that's what I like to do here, man. I like to give it to you raw and uncut. I don't sugarcoat nothing, man. We play fair over here. You know what I'm saying? But we call a spade, man. And like I said, the things that LeBron James is doing, like LeBron say,
got him.
Yeah. So LeBron, he out there playing petty now, just like this Dylan Brooks thing. Dylan Brooks talk, man. Dylan Brooks opened up a can in that playoff series last year. And then, but I do agree with Dylan Brooks. They used him as an scapegoat because their failures was they didn't get a hand on the Ja Morant situation. And that's when that organization and guys, that's when the team started losing. But they used Dylan Brooks as a scapegoat. And I like how LeBron downplayed it when they asked him the first game in Houston. He was talking about, yeah, Dylan deserved that $84 million. So LeBron is petty. LeBron knows what to do. So Lolita, so you watched the game tonight. So as soon as LeBron passed that ball to Austin and Austin was fouled, I was like, Skip going to criticize him for that. But the deal is to get to the best free throw shooter. I know if you go look at Skip's tweet, Skip said that last possession before LeBron hit the game-winning free throw, he inbounded the ball, gave it to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves threw it back to him. LeBron hurried up and threw it back to him. Skip tweeted about that, talking about he played hot potatoes. He ran from the free throw line. You always get the ball to your best free throw shooter. That's why sometimes the coaches call timeout and put their best free throw shooters on the floor, man. So Skip is going to be Skip. And LeBron, I just, when LeBron's story comes to an end, I just want to see LeBron go on undisputed if Skip still has his show, because right now, the ratings are down and Skip is reaching to get guys on his show. I was like, man, he had Bubba Dub, the dude that be saying trash, had him on his show. He got Lil Wayne on there every Friday. Skip is reaching to get people on his show. Yeah. What'd you say, Be Nice? LeBron is playing with house money now. No matter what he does, it's a win-win situation. I'm surprised you said that, Be Nice, coming from a Kobe guy. Coming from a Kobe guy, I'm surprised you said that, man. But let me ask you something, Be Nice. Do you think they're holding LeBron to the same standards that they held him to when he first came in the league, when he was like 25 years old? They hold him to them same standards. Do you agree with that? Because there's no way that you should be holding a man that's 39 years old to the same standards that you held him before he even won a championship. But we give Steph Curry and Kevin Durant a pass. Now the Warriors have lost 6 straight, but Steph Curry gonna get a pass, and they're gonna blame it on Draymond for getting suspended. The same way they blamed it on Draymond for getting suspended in that championship game against Cleveland. But you still had to win a game, and this notion of that would have made a difference. The next game, the Draymond got back, LeBron still dropped 40. So I don't understand this. I don't understand what makes you think just because Draymond got suspended that the Cleveland wasn't going to win that game. I don't understand that, man. I don't buy off into that, man. You don't know what would have happened. And then you think about it, if KD would have never joined the Warriors that next season, LeBron probably would have beat him again. Because LeBron was like, let's run it back. Golden State couldn't run it back. They had to go get KD. So you think that's the way LeBron wants it? Or is that's the way the media wants it? Because I look at it like this. You got a lot of guys that are around here that or the older crowd is the ones that are Jordan supporters, the guys that are mid 40s going into their 50s because they was around to see Jordan play. But when you talk to some of these youngsters that are 25, 26, they LeBron and Kobe people. So the people that are getting pissed off about the GOAT debate is the older generation. And I'm gonna give you a prime example. Go back to last year when LeBron got the scoring crown from Kareem, right? That next day, he showed up at a football game. And when they put him on the Jumbotron, he put the king hat on his head. Everybody that was in the crowd started booing. And that was at a football game. Now, if you go to a football game, majority of the people at a football game are elder statespeople. They was the people that was in the Jordan era. So that's why they booed LeBron, because the people that are a little older and watch Jordan play in the 80s and the 90s, that's their king. But now seeing that LeBron's doing all this stuff, that just put their panties in a bunch and they started booing him. I think LeBron wants to stay relevant, so he still wants to be in a conversation, even his. But be nice, I got to disagree with that because of the fact if you still playing at a high level like this at the age 38 or 39, why give it up? If you know you can still go out there and dominate and compete, why give it up? Why give it up? And I just think that LeBron, he feels like a kid. He still feels like a kid out there playing. You can see that with some of his play early on in the year, man. You can see that with the fact that he doesn't want to come off the floor. He's not worried about this narrative about playing these high minutes. That's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying. I mean, LeBron is doing stuff. We in uncharted territory, guys. Man, y'all drop a like on the video, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Share the video out, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. I'll drop a link in the chat. I'll drop a link in the chat, man. If anybody wants to, be a guest on the show, I'm gonna drop a link in the chat, man, so y'all guys can come on in. Let me see. I put the link in the chat, man. If you want to come on, man. I'd love to hear what you got to say. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in, man. Somebody wants to join the chat, man. Y'all come on in. I dropped a link off in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't have to be on camera. I just want to hear what you got to say. So the link's in the chat. Yeah, so man, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Be nice, but so you think it's the fact about he still wants to prove he can hang? Man, it ain't about proving the fact that he can still hang, man. This cat is out there doing it, man. Exactly, Lolita. He's doing stuff. I'm a mail carrier, and I feel I'm the best. That's how you got to feel. That's how you got to feel. But you know what bothers me though? What bothers me is because people try to undermine and underman the ability that this 38, 39-year-old has, man. And like I said, I'm going to keep saying this. We're in uncharted territory, man. We've never seen this, man. And a lot of people wish on his downfall, on his demise, like a lot of people wishing he would go away. That's what I'm trying to say, Be Nice. A lot of people want him to go away so they ain't got to deal with the problem, because it's the fact that you got these younger guys in the league that they want to be great and they want to test LeBron, but things just don't work out well for him. LeBron is going to beat you either way. Like you said, Be Nice. He going to beat you either way. He's in a win-win situation. I don't think he's playing with house money, though, because he's still going out there being competitive. I could see if he was just going out there and things wasn't working out. But you got to understand something, man. Right now, what they 7-6, 8-6. Last year they started off 2-10. So he's going out there because this Lakers team, they have enough talent to compete for an NBA championship. I'm not I'm not pushing the GOAT narrative. I said that early when I came on. I'm not pushing the GOAT narrative. What I said was we got to appreciate what LeBron is doing at the age 38, 39. I'm not pushing the GOAT narrative. I've already stated who my GOAT is. My GOAT is Michael Jordan. I'm not pushing no GOAT narrative. I'm not pushing. It's the media that's pushing that GOAT narrative. Everything that LeBron does is going to be compared to Michael Jordan. He's doing it his way. And it's crazy that LeBron has, everywhere he's went, he's won a championship. You're right. I understand, be nice. I understand. No, I mean others in the media. That's what the media does, man. That's what the media does. When nothing else fails, they always going to bring up a debate and they're going to push this GOAT narrative. I'm out of that GOAT narrative stuff. I'm out of that GOAT debate because I've stated that I can't change my position. I grew up watching Michael Jordan. I'm telling my age, but I grew up watching Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing for certain and two things for sure. Michael Jordan was special. In the era that Michael Jordan played in, Michael Jordan was special. The greatest we've ever seen. Some of the stuff that he did, the uncanny ability to hang in the air and, just to muster his way around the big man to get to the cup, sometimes go over top of him. It was special. But I'm fortunate enough to be around to see LeBron James play as well. And since I've been watching LeBron James, it's hard to fathom to say that you've seen something like this. That's why I agree. In my mind, LeBron is top 2, the greatest we ever seen. That's just my opinion. There's no knock on Kobe Bryant, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Elgin Baylor, Wilt, Shaq. There's no knock on none of them. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. There's no knock on none of them. But as far as LeBron was, okay, I'm going to put it this way. Jordan was the type of person that could go on the road and put the road team, the home team, the crowd, he could put them in their seats. Put them in their seats where he could shut that crowd up because you had awe of what Michael Jordan was doing. That's how I feel about LeBron James. LeBron James can go on a road. We've seen it plenty times and have that home crowd just in silence and holding their mouth like, oh, what did he just do? We've seen guys like Kobe Bryant do the same thing. But as far as just taking the air out the building, that's LeBron James and Kobe and LeBron James and Michael Jordan. I respect that. See, that's what I'm saying, Lolita. A lot of people don't want to give LeBron his just dues. They don't want to give LeBron his just dues, man. Like I tell everybody, man, you can give people their just dues, man. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me tonight, man. If you support the channel, I mean, you can donate to the channel. There's a super chat. Also, man, we have our Cash App and stuff. It only helps the channel grow. Appreciate everybody's support. You can donate to the Cash App at SBD Podcast. Got the call-in line. Also, you guys can go visit my website for Simply Ball Dropping merch. You can visit that at www.simplyballdropping.com. Yeah. And if y'all have any questions, though, y'all want to, some topics that y'all want to talk about, you can always email us at ask.us@simplyballdropping.com. But like I said, I appreciate everybody's support. Like I said, there's the super chats down there, man. You can donate to the channel. It only helps the channel grow. And like I said, I appreciate everybody's support. Like I said, the Cash App, you can Cash App, SBD Podcast. And I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate everybody's support, man. I appreciate it. Iris and Nicole are my guys, but I think MJ is the GOAT. MJ is the GOAT. It's we got that. You be nice. I've said it plenty of times, man. MJ is the GOAT. Iverson is my second favorite player, and LeBron is my third. And my fourth favorite player of all times is Scottie Pippen. And then Shaq is number 5. That's my guy. My top 5 is Shaq, Scottie. I'm gonna go from 5 down to 1. Shaq, Scottie Pippen, LeBron James, Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan. That's my top 5. That's my top 5. Can't go wrong. But yeah, but we just gotta appreciate everything that LeBron James is doing. LeBron Ramon James. Yeah, he's special, but just give him his flowers, man. Give him his flowers. Yeah, but man, we've been on for about an hour. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Appreciate all the comments, man. Y'all just keep supporting the channel. I'll be dropping bangers every day. Every day. I cover a story every day. My sources will get to me, and I be producing these shows, man. And I try to give y'all great content. But like I said, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in, man. And we ain't gonna stay on here much longer. I know most of y'all got to get up and get in their bed, but a person like me, I work from home, so I'm able to work from home. I'm able to do my podcast. I'm able to do it all. So, but I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight, man. Appreciate y'all's comments, man. And that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.